Welcome back to the channel, lads and ladies, and welcome to Multi-Turret Academy. Quick click on Yulia for good luck, and welcome to the BT-42, the Finnish modification of the BT. Is it BT-7 or BT-5? I can't tell. The Christie tank. Anyway, besides being a delightful hydrocephalic doppelganger to the USSR counterpart, this glorious, no longer red army tank does play in this game on the side of the Allies, and it sports a high explosive lobbing main turret that, of course, as with all turrets in this game, can be swapped out on the fly for anything better you happen to find. But good luck finding something better. It's quite a good gun. So this is a lower mid-tier tank, which means that your enemies are not going to be too far overpowered, and the high amount of high explosive damage you deal can be used to good effect for quite some time. So as you progress with this vehicle, you don't need to worry about mobility at all. In fact, you could stand to have a bit less mobility in some cases, as oversteering is a thing. And as you see here, the long chassis of the vehicle does mean that you can sometimes get stuck on obstacles that a more compact tank might otherwise avoid. But your quick acceleration can lead to some fun ramming damage and the ability to move in and back out of bad situations as the need arises. And here's Brooklyn. Say hi.
Hi, and when I get a video, people that are watching, my video is gonna be Chinchilla Gamer. So when I get a video, when I turn about 18, I'm gonna get my own video. And if you see a video named Chinchilla Gamer, check that video out, because that might be one of my videos. That will be one of my videos when I turn 18.
So you heard it straight from the source, ladies and fellas. When this girl turns the ripe old age of 35, she's gonna have her gaming channel called Chinchilla Gamer, and then you are invited to like and subscribe to her videos. But that was my beautiful Brooklyn, my guppy gups, and she is precious and adorable and very clever, and I'm just so happy to be her dad. But back to killing people. What else is there to say about the BT-42? We've picked up some turrets. I've cut out a few sections where I was yelling at my kids. They want me to. It's good for their development to tell them to stop whining every now and then. But I think I was settling a charger dispute, and I was like, you know what? Let's just cut that part of the video out. But you know, the microphone, it picks up all kinds of things over the course of an adventure. Am I right, gamers?
Make sure you like and subscribe when it's the end of the video.
Alright. Brooklyn, in her totally natural and real voice, says like and subscribe. And of course, that does help this game to be seen by more people. And please, by all means, if you've been intrigued at all by what you've seen in this manic gameplay, this is a twin stick shooter style survivors like roguelite tank arcade combat game that is very, very easy to get into, how to play. It's nicely crafted from what's available right now, and it's pre-early access. If you interrupt me again, I'm gonna rip your lips off.
Daddy,
and I'm gonna staple them. I'm gonna staple them to the door, and people are gonna be like, "Why are there disembodied lips on the door?" And I'll be like, "Oh, she knows."
Daddy, stop it with your random joke.
No more unfunny jokes, okay. But anyway, I only make the most outlandish and ridiculous threats against my children's life, welfare, and well-being, I promise. They know I would never, ever actually disembody them for the minor offenses. But if you enjoy this game, tell your friends and share it around. This game is worthy of having a community around it. It's in pre-early access, I think. It's available through Steam. You can download the demo, and you can also apply to be included in the play test. I joined the Discord server, which there's a link for in the game, and I've been enjoying my time there. The dev on there is very gracious and very, very busy at making this just the neatest little casual arcade tank game there ever was. And it's got a lot of heart, and I think it'll have even more by the time it's done cooking. And for now, this really scratches that itch of meme-a-minute style gameplay where you can just kind of screw around and do the impossible, the improbable, the inadvisable with a chassis that really just wasn't meant to handle that at all. And who doesn't love to see an armored chassis stretched beyond its limits, its tolerance for suffering, and at the same time bopping little munchkins on the heads as you do, little Peter Cottontail style. And it's just a nice casual game to enjoy for a while on a rainy day when the weather's all gross and your thoughts of inner turmoil start to bubble to the surface. Why not pour yourself a nice tall glass of Safeway boxed red wine and cut that with just enough fruit juice to make it palatable, and then launch up the old Multi-Turret Academy and see what kind of trouble you can get yourself into. As for the other aspects of the game, I mean, they keep changing on a daily basis, little refinements and big additions to the game, and my daughters are getting zoomy. I think it's just about bedtime for the girls, and they've been, hi Zoe, yo, I've got a goblin over here on the couch who just loves seeing me. That's enough. Don't get too pedantic about it. People hate to be preached to. Trust me. As a youth pastor, I can tell you, people hate to be preached to. Sorry, former youth pastor. I don't have time for that anymore. I've got 3 kids and too many hobbies, and I don't want to cut the Lord the short end of the stick. But anyway, be that as it may, the BT-42, a recent addition to the game and an absolute blast to play. And speaking of pay, the dev just opened a Patreon, so you can donate money that will go directly to supporting the person that makes this game possible. And I definitely have gotten $5 of entertainment out of this game, so why not see for yourself if it's worth investing your time, your attention, your hard drive space, and if not, or if that, maybe even your hard-earned money. And as someone who grew up broke all the time, like, I get it that sometimes you don't have an extra $5 a month kicking around to support somebody's Patreon, so it's even more nice that this game is available as a demo or through the playtest for free on Steam, and it's definitely worth the price of free in my humble opinion. So I'd love to stir up your thoughts and feelings about this game and get more eyes on target. I think it's fantastic. Anyway, guys, the girls are getting louder as bedtime approaches, and I have to give them some love and attention and then firmly insist that they go the fuck to sleep. Catch you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.